he's waiting. How long does he walk?
Oh my God, he takes out the knife!
And even once we got into the playoffs, Christy, it was still a really tough format.
Of course, that was the bracket. This is how it plays out now, right? You got your first matchup, our upper bracket finals, NRG ZETA division, but waiting in the wings, it's G2 Esports, a team that's looking to really right some wrongs here in New York. We're going to start things off first talking about the world champions of our sport, NRG. Mimi, this is a team that only made one change because, well, Sam was like, hey guys, I got my chip, time to dip. It's ZETA division. And look at this response for this team as well. And Mimi, I mean, look, I got to ask the question outside of a Sugar Zero, who I've seen many times, XDL as well.
NRG immediately. We're also blessed, no more sunset, at least in this best of three. We had so much of it in the best of ones, but very new looks across these three maps today.
New York City! Give it up for your Valorant World Champions, NRG! And their opponents make some noise for ZETA division!
Tell me who you see when you look straight up like wait. What's now? Oh, shut down.
All right, here's your agent select, and we're getting, I mean, so much waylay at this event, which has been really awesome to see here. Any big surprises that are sticking out to you right now, Christy?
I mean, honestly, to me, I think something that's interesting is the KO coming out from ZETA division, right? Ethan was one of the first guys that was really playing this all the time on the map, so ZETA division maybe even picking a little bit up from there. His signature pick, starting things off with the rest of the pack, while Scuba a little bit solo, but Mata goes down first to Honey Bunny to find that shot. Now Scuba on the lurk is traded out, but NRG aren't slowing down. It's Honey Bunny in the corner. Got that first shot, it's gonna get a couple more. It's a 3K, and ZETA take the pistol.
How is no one looking at Honey Bunny?
NRG loses the 3K from the Viper, now change things up with 5 down mid.
A more reserved approach to mid-control, this time expecting that pop flash. Very good from XDL to tuck in. This is a play that NRG do a lot if you were watching them at Champions, and ZETA handle it beautifully.
Yeah, just mowing him down. It's finally there. Triple regen shield as well, and both teams geared up to a fight over mid. And Scuba on a molly kill, as a matter of fact, and Ethan not far behind him.
Spike down.
NRG wiped the floor with ZETA on their rifle round. Absol just the last man standing, and NRG responds. Down to a minute left, and that flash causes NRG to make a whole lot of noise. ZETA weren't even fighting off of it. Now Mata, little jump peek, ready to dive on into the site, but ZETA division have some bodies here ready to fight this one out. Mata into the site, gets the first. And slows things down for a moment, taking his time around the other side of things while Echo gets back into the site. It's a brawl here. ZETA continue to send players into their demise. 2-on-2, now stuck into the corner. Kiko finds his. And it all comes down to Honey Bunny. And the 1-on-2, slowly taking his time. There's the first. And waiting, will it be the retreat? Honey Bunny doesn't know.
Scuba's all the way out into main.
Honey Bunny doesn't have smokes to play with. Doesn't have an infinite amount of time. That smoke on the ground is making things confusing for him. Really worried about a player on site, but now he finds Scuba. A tap of the spike, pushes around, but he needs to get back on there. Looking for the half stick, pulls away, and it's Scuba through the smoke to tie things up.
He's almost always swinging towards elbow, and he's good for those spikes.
Also finds those moments to slow things down after he takes the first gunfight. Meanwhile, ZETA have absolutely nothing going for themselves in this round. Decide to go for the save, and it means NRG have a free A site.
Yeah, they gamble stacked a little over towards B to go their way, as NRG will get a spike plant down.
Ethan actually... Brock is just going to melt them. I was going to say Ethan already had the ultimate, but this round is completely over for NRG. And the fact that they saved that ultimate, now Scuba gets his online as well. You can see that because they're not playing one of those typical info senties. Here's a common dive pattern from Mata, up and over into Link, and he's waiting for it. ZETA Division brought a few more members to the party, though, so they trade.
That was very well prepared for ZETA. They have 3 hiding away, expecting that play, then send the Neon back in.
Absol just walked straight into that one, and there was actually a flash thrown all the way over the top from Ethan, but it came in just a half second too late.
Losing the lurker B, it's a pivot call for NRG. They'll be able to take this A site. The issue is getting Ethan out in mid, and he'll tuck away for now or head back forward.
Yeah, Ethan needs to be a big point of pressure here, but with so many players in mid, it's hard to imagine a world where he gets more than the one, and that's all he'll find.
Getting one is solid. He has info for his teammates, Brock and Kiko, in the post plant.
Planted.
How do they want to approach this? Brock deciding to play on site here, and the shots connect from Kiko on 2 HP. Finally spammed away. So now Brock must clutch it for NRG. Around the corner and taken down by Honey Bunny.
From the games I've watched of ZETA thus far, NRG loves these A hits.
I'm sniffing out a full exec with these ultimates, and so is ZETA. Paranoia line ready from Sugar Zero. And here we go. Echo into the corner. 1 kill for him. A start as well. He's not done yet. He's still hungry for it. Ethan coming back on in. Will find his kill. As all things said and done, it's just a 1-for-1.
But they're still going for it. NRG clear up through main and are ready to hit this site.
Yeah, Mata not wasting any time again. Even trades, even putting Absol stuck in the corner. And nothing he can do against the power of that Waylay ult. So now our attention turns over to XDL. NRG know his position. Honey Bunny trying to come back over to support his teammate. Actually, getting back in the line is so difficult, especially when Brock is locking it down with the Odin. Brock will fall, but the rest of NRG is there.
You can credit Mata for the 2 kills he got that round, but I think the real reason that NRG won it was his util usage.
Scuba on a little jump peek. Hasn't found anyone just yet.
But they made noise jumping around the corner.
It's a good paranoia, though, to divide these players up. Hold on a second, Scuba needs to lock it down, and he does. 3 kills should be enough, but rifles have been recovered.
It'll be a 2-on-3 retake with those guns in hand. NRG will flip the map, plants open on B. Even with the weapons, it'll be a hard retake. I think the best solution is Honey Bunny does have a smoke.
But now with the clock starting to wind down, you look at how Honey Bunny has fallen out from mid. It doesn't appear like ZETA want to play this out. And yet XDL has nowhere to go, so his gun will be lost regardless.
A valiant attempt for ZETA, finding some very good trades into main. But I don't necessarily love the approach in the end to split up on that 2-on-3. Once one of your players gets spotted and Brock realizes this guy's fading way too much for someone else to be with him, it's a pretty easy matter to lock up the rest of the angles and win out on the anti-eco.
Reset yourselves, and NRG are maintaining that all the way up into mid now.
Absol in the close corner has an opportunity to swing.
ZETA actually a little bit behind the play, it seems like. Absol goes back in, Kiko waits for him and shuts him down, and the whole time NRG have worked up a lurk into A2.
Echo has gotten the line on B, but there's going to be a re-clear on the other side. Scuba could go huge.
Oh, Honey is completely ready for that one, though. And that means ZETA have full control of both B main and A main. NRG need to work together as a pack. Now that's going to be a teleport back into spawn. NRG eyeing up a pinch onto the A site, and there's Kiko. The new kid on the block for NRG finds his mark. Now takes his time as good flash sets up Ethan for his own kill. And NRG find themselves up too.
I don't even know if they want to go for this. Completely stuck in mid, had that Omen TP to get towards CT on A. Kiko getting that kill absolutely opens up the map.
Yeah, the macro can look great, and then all of a sudden, Kiko can just blow things up with that teleport.
Because while mid control is important on this map, if you don't have one of the other extremities, it's just as hard as ramming your head through main when you go for an execute.
XDL has challenged these angles before, this time being bombarded by utility. And Mata continuing to spam. I mean, that's just silly. With a quick snap back as well. Means first blood for NRG.
If he dies, Echo is likely just going to stay A and let this round slip away.
Yep, just save that up again. I mean, 3 rounds in a row we're saving it, but we'll see what Absol can do here. Waiting inside of the smoke, but Scuba just turns around. And ZETA seem like they want to keep playing this one out. As a matter of fact, one player dies. It's a teleport back into the smoke. Sugar Zero getting freaky with it. But again, it is Echo last alive.
Spike planted.
He's had to save twice in a row. Wants to at least try and find a shot, something, but NRG just won't give it.
But at this point, kills don't even matter. NRG have plenty of money.
All 4 avenues cut off to hold this off.
Even the smoke wall goes up for Scuba. Nice shot from Echo. He continues to stay alive. It tells you a lot that Ethan still has a flash and the nade up to hunt down the operator. Didn't need either of those things to actually take the B side or win that fight up into mid. ZETA were considering putting 4 players in the space again on the eco. This time not pushing too aggressively into either of the mains, but Mata finds that first shot.
Yeah, that little angle on the boost. And it'll be extra challenging as the majority of these players are all grouped together. The spike is planted where Brock can just spam it.
Look at the ults from NRG, right? 2 off of Ethan, 1 off from Mata. ZETA Division don't want to give kills over.
I don't know if they have a choice, though. Kiko's going to get at least one. The other players won't have the luxury. They're getting pushed.
That's all good. As long as Ethan isn't getting the kills, you're kind of fine with it.
Ethan dying is fine as well.
Yeah.
Gets him a pip either way. 1 off now.
A slow start here in round 12. As Mata with the attack op just drills XDL in mid.
He loves doing this. We were watching his games yesterday where he also pulls out these ops at the right time. Keith goes off. That one doesn't quite find the shot.
Nope. After the double outlaw round, they go to the double op, but it's a mixed bag. Now, Absol with a chance to catch Scuba. Scuba was waiting for him, completely prepared, now advancing, but not ready, not with the gun out. Sugar Zero is there, and Sugar could be the hero. The only anchor towards this A side, NRG haven't been able to scale quickly. It's still Mata with the operator in hand. And NRG, with a minute on the clock, decide to leave Brock in mid. They don't have to rush things. They have time to work with.
Letting that op from Mata repost on a line. When they do call this execute, a waylay ult available.
Yeah, waiting for that smoke to go down and waiting for the re-aggro. Ethan is for the 2K. NRG continue to run away with things here. Mata even dashing back spawn with the op. I mean, it's just brutal what NRG did. Resetting fully after the lost pistol to lead 9-3 at the half. To lead the charge. And now zipping through with a wall on the left-hand side. Mata sent backwards, and Echo just continues forward. It's looking for a pinch back into mid.
What is this round? They've pinched into the mid players, and they're ending B. But the issue, look at the flank.
It's
Scuba's
a crazy
behind.
round. Absolute mess, and Scuba's turned around on Sugar Zero, was waiting for it.
How is he ready?
It's a brilliant macro round from ZETA, an A to mid pinch, leaving Sugar Zero in mid still. The pings are there. NRG are fully aware of his position, and he's low on 45 HP, right on opposite sides of the wall. Mata is there, so things start to equalize for NRG. They're going to take their time to regroup back into spawn.
Brock was a beast in the pistol round for NRG yesterday. Trying to do it again, but it is flanks on flanks. Honey Bunny trying to secure this round.
Yeah, remember the Ghost 3K from round 1. That was from Honey Bunny. Now Echo. Left inside of the site, just to stall out time, just to create chaos. Honey Bunny arrives, and it's a double swing with him and Echo. Now the clock's starting to dwindle away. NRG just don't have the time. They need these fights. They need to get on the spike. There's way too much left to do, especially with Honey Bunny around the corner. We're sticking it over to half, but Absol's there for the second pistol of the match.
That's the ZETA that beat G2 and Fnatic yesterday. For them, they are a team where their best successes are when they're controlling the pace, where they have the idea.
I'm sorry. While we were talking, Honey Bunny lurked into A, so while ZETA had an open B site,
they're calling back into the staff.
Because they didn't know that...
Okay, they're calling it off now. He saw all 3, all good.
Well, they assumed that B is the site that's being full stacked and NRG are just hiding, you know? When in reality, NRG were hiding into mid, so it's a crazy round.
And I have a great response here, but to the point, I think ZETA likes to control this pace. Their individuals are very confident to be the ones setting the tempo on fights, especially for someone like Echo. And they also know that the attack side is where they dominated against both Fnatic and G2.
Gotta go.
And already, I think, seeing very different macro ideas. Some cool looks from ZETA, whether it's the fun split from Pistol to now Trying to work back into the lurk and scout out where NRG were hiding.
It was a pretty standard Eco to 4-1
For sure.
like that and have basically your sacrifice player. It just got weird because the stack was so deep that he thought he had it for free. Anyways, the rest of NRG will die to the spike. ZETA will keep the guns they needed. And all's well that ends well.
I can't die here.
Another point beyond just the players like Echo is that Honey Bunny is great on these lurks. ZETA this time, similar look to the pistol, fast towards A.
Same from NRG too, a paranoia just to stall things out for the time being. And Mata is there inside of the smoke, and with the shorty, Kiko to strike first, Mata as well. Eviscerate ZETA in main in 10 seconds.
That one went a little different.
ZETA not so committed this time in terms of the utility and the noise, but still 5 stacked into A. And Kiko doesn't have assistance.
Shot.
So a great shot, clearing the jump peak, puts Mata in the same position, but this time he's unassisted, and Echo slides on through the gas. NRG count down 2 players without any real position left into the site. And still moving forward. Ethan going on his own, and he's just going to get cut down. Echo's already got 3 into the round.
After getting dominated on a fast A hit in the previous round, the util pattern they use there is great. Realizing that Mata is always playing that close left position in yard. To have a prowler through the smoke the second the neon is sliding, that is so tough to deal with. Because you have to shoot the prowler or you will be blinded in a second. And you also have to shoot the neon or you will be shot in the head.
This time, splitting up 4-1, gonna let Honey Bunny try his hand around mid, while the rest of the team is B. Good shot out from Scuba, and there's so much stall as well from NRG between the Molly and the snake bite being dropped down. ZETA have their eyes on an eventual B split, and they've pinpointed Brock's location, tucks himself away for the time being. And just staying alive there makes it way harder for ZETA to get in. Sugar Zero teleported to regroup with his team, but back on site, it's a bit of a brawl. Ethan's still alive inside of Hut, and he's gonna get pinned down by Honey Bunny. The HP bars are low between XDL and Brock. This round not so simple, but with Kiko taking out Honey Bunny, it certainly becomes easier for NRG. XDL, good piece of utility, pushes him back, and NRG will move up.
That's 11 on the board.
To throw that straight down this choke point. And that means Kiko's the one to set up to take the fights. Good shot from him initially, and that's even before Paranoid, before the ultimate online.
Second round in a row, Echo has died that early. ZETA will contact out now, but still Mata's ult waiting in the wings.
Oh, this is going to be brutal. Now with Brock there, hitting the spam as well. I mean, they don't even need the ults. They don't need anything. NRG just dominating this A site. I don't think you're winning 6 in a row against the best Kuro team in the world. ZETA need this round badly, and that's going to require heroics. Honey Bunny has been good, but the positioning locked up into sight is even better. NRG, flawless so far. I don't even know if they took a point of damage. Kiko and Mata, the only players to even take a lick. It's flawless from NRG. So pivotal for the team in stage 2, and
there's some revenge. I mean, ZETA lose Stu to spam in the last round. Now they get an opener onto Ethan.
And I think he hears the footsteps. Mata playing this so cautiously. Have ZETA actually gone the right direction? They're taking the spike away from Mata, so Mata only has access to 1 kill. That is not a round ender for the team.
But he's waiting. How long does he walk?
Oh my God, he takes out the knife! Mata punished! With the rest of NRG have showed up on the A site. It's not over just yet with Scuba coming back in. ZETA under immense pressure on every single front. Put down the Viper's pit. Now Brock entering into the site. It's got to be Sugar Zero, and it's got to be dodging away from this Hunter's Fury. Scuba back into the side, and Scuba for 4 to take map 1.
What was that round? Mata fails a knife kill on the flank, opens up the A site, but it matters not. Scuba with the 4K, and NRG take map number 1 of this series.